He said it himself, Alfred. He called it a scene, maybe the greatest scene of his career.
See you around, Matt.
A death scene so real, it fooled us all.
Wait,
This
what?
is sort of like where Batman's like blowing up Joker's stuff just to mess with him.
Yeah. He's like, okay, well, Joker just left. He's not in the van yet, so I'm gonna blow his van up.
He doesn't need this van. He'll just steal a new one.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman. People of Earth, I am Darkseid, Lord of Apocalypse.
Service with a smile? I know about all your other major enemies, but you never mention him. He was the biggest, wasn't he?
Oh, come on, it's Lex flipping Luthor. Why should we trust him?
What? Like a bunch of super friends? More like a Justice League.
We're coming off the last episode where Connor gave his first A+. Hopefully he can give another one in this episode.
Prophecy of Doom.
We watched Feet of Clay in the Joker's favor, so let's go ahead and jump into Feet of Clay. Connor, what did you think of this two-parter?
But wait, aren't you going to address how Everest has once again abandoned us?
Oh yeah, Everest is not here again. Because we're recording
dare
this the
he.
same day that we recorded the last episode.
Yeah. Two sessions he's missed.
Yep, 2 sessions.
Oh, JK, love you, Everest.
And he's missing.
But yeah, this was a pretty interesting episode. The first Clayface in the animated universe, which was pretty cool. Iconic Batman villain, and they didn't even use the Basil Carlo version. They used Matt Hagen and not Matt Daggett, as I found out a couple minutes ago. But yeah, he's it was an interesting version. Oh, he does?
Yes, that's
Oh,
Ron
that's what you're
Perlman.
talking about, Ron Perlman.
He's amazing.
Oh, wow. I need to rewatch that now and listen out for him.
He is so good. I think he's...
It's like,
I don't know. Clayface is one of my favorite villains so far.
he's an interesting villain. I did like him. I also like the whole like acting part of it, and face was it face cream kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And Daggett kept trying to kill my boy Lucius, which was really upsetting.
Yeah, I don't know why Lucius thought that was actually Bruce, but...
Yeah,
Which
so
then again,
dumb.
they didn't
Like,
know
Lucius,
about...
why are we meeting in this dark
They
alley?
didn't know about the stuff that could change your appearance.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is probably the episode that like Lucius Fox had the most to do since we started watching.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
definitely.
I feel like he was in a lot of this episode.
Yeah, and before, he showed up here and there, but he's not had that big of a role in any episode until now.
Yeah. But yeah, there was Summer Gleason was back as well. And goddamn, I hate her character so much.
Summer Gleason was back? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
She was doing the reports on like, Bruce Wayne's been arrested, Bruce Wayne is free of charge, the charges were dropped, obviously.
It's like Clayface.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, Ron Perlman's voice is just perfect for Clayface, I think.
Yeah, and then did he mention it was actually pretty decent. I'm surprised I didn't realize that, because I love Ron Perlman.
Yeah, like, after he becomes Clayface, I don't know, his voice is just perfect for that character.
Yeah.
So,
It's like Hellboy and Clayface are the same character.
yeah, he's probably my favorite voice actor so far for a role, other than Kevin Conroy as Batman and Mark Hamill as the Joker.
Wow, you're gonna diss my boy Adam West like that?
Oh yeah, I love Adam West as Grey Ghost, but like, I meant reoccurring characters.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah. Adam West is perfect in anything he's in.
Oh yeah, he is. He can do anything.
Yeah, I really like Michael Ansara as Mr. Freeze too.
Yeah, that was good. I did like that robot-y kind of
Yeah,
voice that it was.
I like what they do with the voice. Okay,
Yeah.
anyway, back to Feet of Clay. I think the shape-shifting animation they do is amazing, especially at the end with his quote-unquote death scene.
Oh yeah, They left that very ominous. I'm like, Clayface, he's gonna come back.
Yeah, that Thriller ending.
It's like, oh yeah.
It was literally a Thriller ending. Like, his eyes were glowing
he's
and
coming
everything. Oh yeah. Yeah, but I think the scene where he did fake his death I think that may be the most beautiful animation we've seen so far.
Oh, really?
Just how it keeps changing to like every character he's played.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty cool. That reminded me of that scene in The Flash where... what was the guy's name in Season 1?
Wait, what?
The end of Season 1 of The Flash, there was that shapeshifter guy who kept, like, shapeshifting, like, Iris and Caitlin and all of that.
Oh, yeah, I have no idea who you're talking about.
Oh,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, I think the usage of Clayface's powers was really good throughout. And, well, they only did it in part 2 because he wasn't Clayface until the end of part 1.
yeah.
And how they describe the shapeshifting, like how it's a muscle and stuff. So, at first he's not very good at it. Or,
Yeah.
I mean, he's okay at it, but he can't maintain it for that long.
There's also kind of the first episode, except for the Two-Face one, that I thought actually deserved to be 2 parts.
This is the... Oh, yeah, because the Catwoman one's the only one in between.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought we did more than that. Oh.
No, this is the third 2-parter. I think this... honestly, I think I may have enjoyed this more than the Two-Face episode.
I don't think I did, but I think it was close.
I don't know. I don't know if it's a better episode, but I think I did enjoy it more.
I just prefer Harvey Dent over most Batman villains.
Yeah, I just love Ron Perlman as Clayface. I just liked listening to him every time he talked. Like, I was invested. I was like, oh, Clayface is talking. It's time to watch. And when Daggett is...
like, Summer Gleason's back off screen.
When Daggett's trying to sell his cream or whatever, and Clayface is there, and he's like, why don't you tell them about me? And he just changes into Clayface. Everyone's like, oh my god. You
like, it's Ron Perlman.
You shouldn't buy this stuff.
That was a cool scene. I did like that.
Oh, the interrogation scene where Batman goes and gets that dude's car with the Batwing.
Oh, yeah.
That was amazing. That might be my favorite. It probably is my favorite interrogation scene so far in the show. Because I can't think of any more.
I guess that one from with the first episode of Renee Montoya, so it was kind of an interrogation scene.
I don't even remember it.
It was like the start of it with Bullock.
Oh, yeah.
Renee
Oh,
and
yeah.
the other cop.
Yeah. I didn't remember that because Batman wasn't there. But I know what you're talking about. I meant with Batman. And
Okay.
oh, yeah. That drop would have killed that dude. Did you see how far Batman was up when he dropped him in the pool? He's like.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, this'll wake you up, drops him, and the camera pans down to show where he was, and he's like 200 feet above the pool.
Yeah, because isn't water, like, it's the further up you are, the harder it is.
Yes. So, like, that's why, like, most diving boards and crap is only, like, I think the max is, like, 12 feet or something for most of them.
Yeah.
At, like, public pools and crap, anyway.
Like, at the very least, he probably would have broken his legs.
Yeah. And when Clayface just skydives off that building when the cops are coming, and he splatters Batman's face, it's like, oh my god, he just killed himself.
It's like, you killed Clayface.
Yeah, and then they had to show that he wasn't dead. I feel like they have
when
fun.
Clayface comes back, is he still Ron Perlman?
Yes, he's Ron Perlman all
sweet.
throughout.
Alright, sweet.
Yes. Anyway, I think they have so much fun with characters like Clayface because they can do this pretty violent stuff because
there's
they don't
no
have to
limit on the
show
animation,
blood or
so it's like-
anything. Yeah, and there's no limit on the animation.
They can really just do whatever.
Yeah. Imagine how much they had to draw for that final scene.
Oh, yeah. I'd say it took weeks.
Yeah, that's probably weeks of drawing for like a 1-minute scene. That's crazy.
It was worth it, I think.
I think it is too because
Like, I think that was a standout scene of this two-parter.
definitely. I think it's the most beautiful scene we've seen so far.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just beautiful and it's amazing to watch and it still holds up today.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Alright, so Connor, what would you give this two-parter?
I give it a B-.
B-. Same as Two-Face.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, because I was thinking when I said I thought I liked Two-Face more, I was like, did I give that a B+ or B-?
Oh my god. Yeah, well, I'm gonna give it the same grade I gave Two-Face, which is an A+.
Oh, wow.
I love it.
Wow.
Like, I was never bored.
Yeah, yes. That makes
Like,
sense.
I think the storytelling was pretty good. The only problem I really had was the dialogue was kind of clunky at some points, but
Yeah.
especially in the first part, like the second part, the dialogue was pretty good. But
Yeah,
like,
see, I liked both parts, but I thought the first part was a little bit weak,
yeah,
and then the second part was great.
yeah, I see what you're saying. Some of Batman's dialogue in the first part was kind of, I don't know, I don't know what Kevin Conroy was doing when he was recording that day, but it just didn't sound right. Because when he's
He
like,
was trying to one-up Ron Perlman.
yeah, when he finds out about that the cops are after him, he's like, Alfred's like, I can't keep telling them you're out, sir. And he's like, cops? What are you talking about? And he's like, Lucius Fox hospitalized because of Bruce Wayne or whatever. He's like, but that's impossible. Just the way he delivered it was so weird and off.
I didn't actually realize that, but now you mention it,
Yeah, that was only
it doesn't match what he was doing before.
yeah, that was the only problem I really had with it though. So yeah, A+. Okay, next episode, Joker's Favor. This is the episode that introduced Harley Quinn as a character. She eventually made her way into the comics. So, Connor, what did you think of the episode?
Yes. Well, Harley Quinn is my all-time favorite comic book character.
Oh yeah, we need to talk about Harley Quinn.
Yeah, no, I actually really don't like Harley Quinn, like, at all. But,
You
so I thought this was a decent episode.
yeah, you haven't seen much of this version though.
Yeah, exactly.
And she didn't have much. She didn't have much to do in this episode. This was just her introduction episode.
Yeah, I thought for an introduction it was fine. Like, she wasn't really a standout character, but then again, she didn't get much to do. But it's interesting, like, getting introduced in a minor role like this. She ends up becoming, I would say, arguably, besides Wonder Woman, the biggest female DC character of all time, considering how much she's just in everything lately.
Yeah, I'd probably
like
say
with Suicide Squad and all that.
Yeah, around like 2015, 2016, I think she probably broke that barrier.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to like.
Because like
She
even
wasn't-
even
this
like
was her
Batgirl
introductory
or
episode.
someone like that hasn't done that, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, like of all the characters to become as big as they are, Harley Quinn is kind of shocking to me. Because I've never thought she was particularly that interesting.
Yeah, like I've always liked Harley, but she's always just kind of been like the Joker's girlfriend or the Joker's.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. She's always been that chick in the abusive relationship with the Joker.
It's kind of only lately that she's been branching out more away from the Joker.
Yeah, and I think she's best with the Joker though.
I don't. I think I like her more when she's not with the Joker, but
Really?
there's that dynamic when she is with the Joker that does kind of help her character along.
I don't know. I mean, I don't like when like she's being abused by the Joker and stuff. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, no,
I think the
I don't like
characters
that.
just bounce off of each other pretty well.
Yeah, I can see that.
I like it when they flirt with each other. Their way of flirting.
There was that whistle scene in this that was crazily over the top.
Whistle scene. What was it? I don't.
I know I remember there was a whistle scene that was really over the top where somebody just whistled and it was like ridiculously long.
Oh, Harley probably blew a whistle or something. That's what I'd guess.
Yeah. But the whole Charles plot was actually pretty interesting. Pretty invested in that.
Yeah, did you notice before he ran into the Joker, he was like listening to something on the radio, and it didn't say who it was, which you already knew because of the title of the episode, but it says like someone is, I don't know, it says something about like they're wanted pretty much. So I'm assuming they're talking about Joker.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and then he runs into the Joker, and Joker hunts him down. And I like that whole
That guy
interaction.
must have a horrible life. It's like
Dude,
he
I
just
know,
runs
he's-
into a random guy and it's Joker.
He was like, man, this day is so bad. My boss turned me down for a raise. Bonnie's making meatloaf. And he said something else. I forgot what the other thing was. Then he runs into the Joker, cusses him out. He's like, oh no, I just cursed out the Joker. Then his car breaks down in the middle of nowhere.
Of all the people you could piss off, and it's Joker.
Yeah. Like, that's some bad luck. I love the whole interaction, though. Joker's like, now what were you gonna do to me? And when he gets out, he's like, here's your 2 cents, and throws pennies at him.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we can't be cursing each other out on the roads. That's simply just not polite.
It's like, that's just classic Joker.
Yeah, Joker is perfect.
Like, he'll be nice and polite to you while he's murdering you.
Yeah. And then he's like, Charlie's like, I'll do anything. And he's like, anything, says you? And he's like, okie dokie.
It's like, see you in 2 years.
Man. Yeah, and the dude changes his name and everything, but still moves out of Gotham, moves to, like, Ohio or something.
Yeah, he moves crazy far away.
Joker still finds him. He's like, oh, I never lost you. Like, Joker had all his information. He just, like, stalked that dude from there on out.
Like, between every interaction with Batman that he's probably had over the last 2 years, Joker just is constantly keeping an eye on this guy.
Yeah. That was something else that was interesting. Like, the first scene was a flashback scene. So, like, you gotta think, probably, like, Christmas with the Joker and The Last Laugh, like, all the Joker episodes before this probably happened in between there.
Oh, yeah. I would guess that, too, because, like, we're only in season 1, so...
Yeah. And I think this was
like,
actually...
I'd say, like, at the most weeks between episodes.
Yeah, I think this was actually the first Joker episode to air, which is interesting.
Really?
Yeah. But this is the fourth one in production order.
Interesting episode to pick.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, the episode order, or the production order and the air date order is so different.
I guess that makes sense, that Joker's first animated appearance would be with Harley Quinn. Like, that people would see.
Yeah. I guess they did know Harley was, like... I mean, they obviously knew she was a good character before they actually released the episode, because they already were wanting to bring her, like, back for the show. And a lot of that was because
so from this point on, did she just, like, appear all the time with Joker?
Yeah, she has a few episodes that are alone.
Okay.
Well, I think she only has one that's alone, but she has one with Ivy. And Joker's in it, but he's not, like, constantly with her or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's a few episodes that just incorporates basically all of Batman's villains, or most of them anyway. Those are the real fun ones. But anyway,
yeah, I'm excited for those kind of ones.
Anyway, this guy, when Joker calls him, he's like, you're coming or I'm gonna murder your family, basically. He's like, okay, what do you want me to do? He goes all the way to Gotham to help Joker do this thing. He's like, I want you to carry this cake. He's like, you brought me all the way here to carry a cake? And Joker's like, look at the size of that thing, man. She can't do it all herself.
Yeah, you could tell Mark Hamill's having a ton of fun with this episode.
Or no, he didn't want him to carry the cake. He wanted him to open a door. Just open a door.
Yeah.
That was great. That's classic Joker. Like,
you wonder if, like, Joker just does this regularly? Like, he just drives around, waits for somebody to just, like, accidentally do something to him.
He probably does. This is probably Joker's just hobby. Like, I'm just gonna...
Yeah.
Like, when I'm not dealing with Batman, this is all I do.
Whenever he's not terrorizing Gotham, he's just going around finding random people to owe him favors.
Yeah. Like, I need this favor from you. He probably did that to Harley, and...
Oh, yeah.
He was like, oh, okay, well, you worked your magic on me, so I guess you're just my henchwoman now. That will eventually break out onto her own.
Be in Suicide Squad.
Yeah, well, not really in the DCAU. She, like, does, but she always comes back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, spoiler alert, yes.
You mean to tell me Harley Quinn is not in the Suicide Squad?
What? She is in the Suicide Squad. We're getting off track again. We're getting off track again, Connor. Yeah, the museum set piece was really interesting, though.
Yeah, I thought that was good.
Yeah, it was something, I don't know, it's just something that goes good with Joker. You can have a lot of fun with him. I really like
very Arkham-esque.
Yeah. I really like the trapdoor thing with the trapdoor I guess it's a trapdoor with the spikes or whatever. And when
Oh yeah, like the really
Joker
over the
flips
top
it,
kind of trapdoor.
Joker flips it, and Batman's just like hanging onto the bottom. Like, you gotta have a lot of upper body strength to do that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, this is why Batman has to be in like peak human condition, so he can do crap like that. Oh yeah, and Batman, when he gets rid of the bombs, he blows up Joker's van.
Oh yeah.
He blew up
Dang.
his van. Like,
This
what?
is totally like Batman's like blowing up Joker's stuff just to mess with him.
Yeah. He's like, okay, well, Joker just left. He's not in the van yet, so I'm gonna blow his van up.
He doesn't need this van. He'll just steal a new one.
And then the very end scene, I love this scene so much because someone other than Batman, or even someone other than, like, Gordon, finally sticks it to Joker. Because Charlie gets...
Oh yeah.
He's threatening him with the bomb. And Joker's, like, yelling for Batman. He's like, Batman! And then he just looks over and he sees Batman. He's like, how long have you been there? Batman was just watching the whole time. And then when Charlie does throw the bomb, he just hides behind Batman.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Batman's like, I'm just gonna assume this isn't a real bomb. He just stands there and waits for it to go off. It's like Batman.
This blows up. I'm dead. But
Yeah, it's like Batman.
I'm gonna stand here anyway.
If that was a real bomb, you would have all died. Batman and Joker would just die. Joker would love that.
I wonder if there's like ever been something like that where it's like Batman's overconfidence ends up making a real bomb actually explode. He's like, that's not a real bomb, and it actually does.
Yeah. Oh, I love this scene. This might be my favorite part of the episode, actually, just because it made me laugh. Is when it's just Batman and Joker, and Batman's walking up to Joker, and Joker's like sitting against the wall, and he's acting scared, and then he's like, catch, and he throws the bomb at Batman. Oh no, this was just an episode full of classic Joker stuff, and it was amazing.
Yeah. It was basically Joker just being as Joker as possible.
Yeah, and it was the introduction of Harley Quinn, so did something big for the world of Batman.
Yeah, exactly. Introduced one of the most iconic characters in Batman lore ever.
Introducing Harley Quinn and redefining the character in Mr. Freeze are definitely the two biggest things this show did.
Yeah, for sure.
So
And also Mark Hamill Joker.
yeah, Mark Hamill, Kevin Conroy as Batman. The show just did
Ron
everything.
Perlman is Clayface.
Yes, Ron Perlman is the definitive Clayface. My
Like,
definitive
anytime Clayface shows up in the DCEU, unless it's Hellboy, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Unless it's Hellboy.
Yeah. I don't even want it to be Ron Perlman voicing him, I just want it to be Hellboy.
Oh. Clayface just shapes into Hellboy.
It just stays like that for the rest of the movie.
Okay, so Connor, what would you give this episode?
I would give it a B.
A B? A B?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah,
Connor.
B.
Come on, Connor.
Better than a B minus.
I'm doubling up on my A pluses.
What?
A plus.
Dang it.
This is one of my favorite episodes of the entire show.
Okay. I can see why, you know, it's got Harley Quinn, it's got Charles, everybody's favorite Joker henchman.
Joker henchman.
Because he didn't want to be a henchman, he just wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah, right. Alright, so, next week, we'll be back to 3 episodes, and they'll be Vendetta, Fear of Victory, and The Clock King. I think The Clock King was the last episode.
William Talkman?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if that's his name in this, but I think it's something
Hopefully Everest doesn't betray us again.
Yeah, hopefully Everest is here next week, but we'll see.
When Harley knocks on the door 3 times, you open it.
And?
That's it.
Wait, that's a favor? You called me here just to open a door?
Well, look at the size of that cake, man. She can't open the door and push it in all at once. Think!